Hey, I'm Josax. Well, actually, that was old Josax. I'm new Josax, or current Josax, or Josax at the time of uploading this video. Timey-wimey stuff, it doesn't really matter, does it? And I want to make this video, which I will explain in a moment, but I wanted to make this video because I've recently hit a very, very big milestone. Or at least, a big milestone for me, you know, it's a small one in comparison to some other people, but for me it's quite big. You see, very recently, in fact hopefully today if I can upload this on time, I hit 17 years alive. I'm 17 years old and it only took me 17 years to reach it because that's how time works, but I'm very surprised I managed to get here. Oh, I also managed to hit 2,000 subscribers recently, but you know, that's not really as important, is it? I'm joking, thank you so much for that. And this video is kind of just to celebrate both of them, and I'm going to be making something out of some cardboard that I may or may not have dug out my neighbour's trash. I cannot disclose that information. But I'm going to be making something and also answering some questions that I was supposed to ask. And I'm also going to be answering some questions that I was supposed to answer when I hit 1k. It's taken me a bit, but I'm still answering them, technically. So I'm going to do both of them. I've got my stuff here, I've got a camera there, and I've got a bunch of questions here. So I'm gonna start working on some of that. Don't use knives at home unless you know how to. I do, so I can do this. So question number 1. Why did you start YouTube? So I've done little YouTube things for quite a while, just really silly things. I had an old channel which was just full of animations, very, very bad ones by the way, just absolutely terrible. But I always found it fun to make stuff, and my dream job has always been to present things, so making a YouTube channel kind of always made sense. Not as a job, but as something fun to do, of course. And recently that sort of evolved into, well, all the educational videos, survival stuff. I never expected to make a Minecraft YouTube channel, but I mean, what on earth is this stuff made out of? Is this metal or cardboard? Jeez, sorry. I never expected to make a channel like this, but I have, and I'm really, really enjoying it. When I was a kid I wanted to be David Attenborough, and I still do, so making videos was always fun for me, and yeah, I'm here. Okay, next question. What inspires my visual style, and why do I make the videos that I do? So when it comes to my visual style, I've got absolutely no clue. It's kind of a mixture of documentaries and stuff. I love watching National Geographic, and obviously David Attenborough is my absolute hero in life. So documentaries are a big one for me. But then also just sort of any media that I've come across, sort of compiled into it. And I really like to sort of try and, not copy, but try and create things similar to people that I think are cool. So I'll take aspects of their style and try to emulate it myself. And when it doesn't work well, as in it doesn't look exactly like theirs, but it still looks cool, that's where my style comes from. It's just a bunch of failures that have worked together to become something good, I guess. And as for why I started making like the educational videos, I'm guessing this is asking really about. I've always loved nature since a kid. Since very young, I've lived in a lot of different places, and seeing the nature of those different places has always really inspired me. And then, like, documentaries, as I said before, David Attenborough, I'll say his name about 50 billion times probably this video. But David Attenborough, his stuff's always been well, just documentaries about nature in general, always been big inspiration for me. And so I started studying those at college last year, basically a year back from now. In last September I started college, what's it called? I started A-levels, studying geology, environmental science and biology. And I wanted a way to show what I was learning to the world, and also, like, I don't know. Geez, multitasking's harder than I remembered. I wanted a way to show what I was making, and also a way to make revision fun, because I don't revise. Somehow I'm a good student, apart from the fact that I don't like doing any sort of work to do with school. So by making videos that are educational, it's sort of a double-sided sword. On one part I get to do something really fun, and on the other part I get to just mess about while technically doing revision. I mean, it's not homework. If I could turn homework into a video, that'd be cooler, but no. Revision, at the very least. And so that's kind of just why I did that, and I'm really enjoying it. It's going pretty well, and it's just really, really fun. So, next question. Next question. Are there any new series planned? As in, like, Minecraft stuff? And just in general, like what I've been doing? No. Let's think what series I've got going at the moment. I've got the survival series. That'll be going for a while, I guess. I don't know. I really enjoy it. And I'm working on another video right now, I swear. This takes a long time. And then I've also got all the educational stuff, like purely educational videos. They're going to be going for ages as well. It's not just stuff that I'm learning at the moment, it's also just things that I found out randomly, or that I found out a while ago that I like to make stuff out of for them. So I've got basically infinite stuff I could talk about. I've got the terraforming videos, which is like terraforming according to science. And I'm really loving making those videos. It's two things that I find really fun: terraforming, building, and education, like geology and geography. So you're definitely going to see a lot more of that. The only problem is it takes so long to make those videos. Like, seriously, the waterfall video, that river and waterfall, I've been working on for a river video for ages, and I just decided, you know what, I'm going to spend a full week where I've got no school just working on that video. And I managed to make something, but it took a full week of just that, so it's not exactly the most easy thing to do. So that's 3 series. Anything else? Any old animations or lore stuff that I'm working on? Those I'm working on, they'll be coming out eventually once I start actually making them, instead of them just being written in a book, a notebook. But, I mean, there's the Pioneers. I got invited to a Minecraft server, and it's really fun. A bunch of really fun people who, at least some you've seen on the channel before. But they were all really, really awesome, and I want to make more videos with them. I've just been procrastinating doing it, and also working on all these other videos, so it's just not really worked out. But that's on its way. I'm working on that. Yeah, that's it. I don't really have any new series planned for the moment, at least. Apart from Pioneers, yeah, nothing. So next question. Okay, so this one comes from Eligrive, who was in my last video. So shout out to Eligrive. Am I planning any other features with big YouTubers like Eligrive? So I'm working on stuff, but I'm never working with Eligrive again. After that question, never again. Sorry, dude. That's a joke, by the way. I am working on videos with other people. So I'm working on something with Mog Swamp at the moment. Well, I'm trying to. It's a difficult video to make. It's there's a lot of research I need to do because it's not something that I'm particularly strong in, but I find very interesting. So it's currently in the research stage, but I'm working with him on that, and I can't wait to make it. And next question, favorite Minecraft servers? Hermitcraft? I guess Pioneers. I don't really watch that many. I don't know many off the top of my head, but I guess probably those two. I mean, Pioneers is the server I play on, so I can't really say that. Just Hermitcraft. I'm a basic person, very basic person. I mean, on YouTube I don't really watch much of it. It's mainly like educational stuff or things, and the occasional like survival video. A lot of people like that. Actually, oh wait, no, that reminds me. What's it called? Whatever that server that Elecleve and Zay play on, I can't remember the name of it. But I think that's really cool. Like a bunch of really epic builders. Yeah, no, it's not coming back to me. So what's my next question? What is my favourite colour taste? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. What is my favourite colour taste? It's green. Cucumber. Tasty green thing. I'm a very serious person. I'm joking. I did just make a really stupid video about cutting up some cucumber. It's green flavoured, so surely it counts. But yeah, grab myself a snack and I guess move on to the next couple of questions. I've been wanting to do that for so long. That question has been the reason why I'm actually making this video, just because I wanted to make that. But you know, I'll actually be a bit more serious now. It's a bit harsh, wasn't it? Next question. What do I do outside of YouTube and Minecraft? Make stupid things like this. I'm also a really big fan of art. I do a lot of paintings. You can't turn around because you're on a tripod, but I make a lot of paintings. I'll put up some video-y stuff of that. And I really enjoy making art in general. So I guess that is what I kind of do outside of college. Outside of Minecraft and YouTube. Not really that interesting, but you know. Why did I choose to study geology? I don't really know. I was having to choose what I was going to do for college, and I was at the very end of high school and I went to an open evening, and one of the things that was being shown was geology, and I've always enjoyed fossils, I've always enjoyed paleontology and rocks as well. So I was just like, maybe study that. This looks really, really interesting. Hold on, this looks super interesting. I'll study this. And then I didn't end up going to that college, and I went to a different college which also did geology, and kind of the rest's history. And I really don't regret it. It was something I never would have really chosen, and I just sort of ended up doing it. And I mean, it's worked out for me pretty well, hasn't it? I mean, an A is a pretty good mock result, isn't it? Right, next question. Why do I make educational videos? I think I answered this earlier accidentally, but I'll answer it again now. My hero is David Attenborough. I love documentaries, but I can't really make them myself because I'm a one-person team, and I don't have a million, billion, trillion, quadrillion dollars to do stuff. So making videos on my computer at home and being able to edit them basically for free, apart from the cost of having a computer, is a lot better. But then I could do any other video, and it's just, I really, really enjoy educational stuff, and I like making it, and I like teaching people things. And it's also good because it's a chance for me to revise without actually revising. I think I said this all earlier, but I'm bad at talking. Well, no, I'm pretty decent at talking. I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm very dumb. I'm very, very dumb. Next question. What are my plans for the future? And another question, how long will I do YouTube? Gosh. Brilliant last questions, aren't they? I have zero clue. When it comes to the future, I want to do well in my A-levels. I want to go to university, either in the UK where I currently live, or abroad, preferably back in Australia. But I'd probably end up being the UK though. Go to university, study something like what I'm studying at the moment, sort of like geology, environmental sciences, biology, like marine sciences, marine biology looks really, really interesting, so that could be really, really fun. But I don't really know what my plans for the future are. Go to uni and then figure stuff out, hopefully do a bit of travelling, whatever I can. If I can get a job working for National Geographic, that would be awesome, or a presenter role at any sort of video company would be pretty sick, wouldn't it? Like, I want to make things, I want to teach people stuff, and I want to inspire people to love nature, because then they'll cherish it, and then they'll protect it. And also because everyone should love nature. Nature's nature. It's blooming fantastic. This is a really finicky piece of cardboard. There we go. So I guess that. And then how long do I want to do YouTube? It kind of depends what happens. If YouTube all of a sudden becomes a thing for me where I can quit my job that I work IRL or something like that, and I can do this while I go to university, I definitely want to do that. I love making videos, and I think it's just so much fun. So why not continue it in the future? But that's if things work out, and maybe I'll decide not to. But for the moment, I plan to do YouTube, and well, basically until I have to stop. Because why not? Now, you might have been watching this video, and you might have been wondering, what on earth am I making? So let me show you. in just a second. Because I need to turn on. I need to get some stuff. It's not finished. I've been procrastinating. Well, not procrastinating. Multitasking is just a lot harder than I remember it being. At least doing this. I'll get back to you in a moment. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching this video and any other videos. And if you're wondering what I made, I just finished it. It is the stupidest thing ever. It is a cardboard play button for, well, it was supposed to be for 1,000 subscribers, but then I accidentally wrote a 2 and it's in marker, so I can't really undo it. So it's for 2,000 subscribers. And yes, I've given it to myself, not from YouTube or anything. I think that's pretty obvious. Because I've made all these things on my own or with some friends, so why not make a play button on my own for myself to go very proudly on my wall. Thank you all very much for helping me hit 2,000 subscribers, and thank you very much to myself and my family for helping me reach 17 years old. Happy birthday to myself and anyone else who's born on today. And I will see you again very soon. Bye.